Marcel, where are you going with that disc? You are not putting that on again. Marcel, okay, if you press that button, you are in very, very big trouble.
Oh, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch, get out the way.
So the Amazon is the most diverse and dense ecosystem on the planet. It contains hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of animal species, and a lot of these are mammals. Some percentage of these mammals are primates, and I'm going to be talking about these primates in this video. Now, every single monkey that lives in the Amazon can be put into one of four classes. These include
Atellidae, Cebidae, Callitrichidae, Puthecidae.
Those are the four classes. Now,
Atellidae
includes howler monkeys, spider monkeys, and woolly monkeys.
Cebidae,
Include capuchins and squirrel monkeys.
Callitrichidae,
Contains marmosets and tamarins, and
Puthecidae,
I think includes the most unique species, ukaris, titis, and wait, what was the last one? Hold up. And sakis. Now the first class,
Atellidae,
including howler monkeys, spider monkeys, woolly monkeys, contains probably the largest monkey species. The first one, howler monkeys, are some of the largest primates in the world. Between the many species, or subspecies, they can reach lengths of 56 to 92 centimeters, I believe. And they are famous, of course, because of their howls. That's how they got the name, howler monkey. I don't think you need a scientist to guess that. But these howls can be heard in a 5-kilometer radius, usually at dusk and dawn. And these howls can be used to signal territory to other tribes. It can be for mating, like many things in nature. It can also be to signal to the other members of the tribe where they are. Now, one very interesting thing about howler monkeys is that they are folivores, which means that they eat leaves. Now, this cannot be said for most other monkeys. Of course, howler monkeys do also eat fruits and eggs and all that, but I believe a large portion of their diet is made up of leaves, which is very unique for primates. That hasn't really been observed in a whole lot of primates other than howler monkeys. And they need to make sure that they don't eat too much of one single species of leaf, because many of the leaves in the Amazon are toxic in some capacity. They contain some form of toxins, and many of these toxins can be fatal if too much enters their system. So they make sure to eat multiple species of leaves to vary in the toxins that their stomachs can break down, and they're not overwhelmed with one single type of toxin. So yeah. And of course, they are extremely agile monkeys. Being arboreal in the Amazon, you know, they're gonna be very agile. They move through trees because, like I said, they eat they eat many different species of leaves. God damn it, I can't speak. Now I'm gonna be grouping the two other species together, spider monkeys and woolly monkeys, because they are pretty similar. The only real difference is that woolly monkeys are a bit fuzzier. Now, of course, spider monkeys are famous for their agility and their movement through arboreal trees. Of course, the name spider monkey can be a bit misleading, but it's not like that, okay? So, spider monkeys and woolly monkeys are believed to be the most intelligent species of the New World monkeys, which is quite fascinating. They, this was pretty funny, I don't know why, but they bark when they see danger, And it's pretty funny to just imagine monkeys barking. I don't know why, but they live in social groups of up to 35 individuals, but the social groups usually just stick to 15 to 25 individuals. It is said that they are the second most agile monkey species, right below gibbons. Now, I don't know how they measure that, but I'm going to trust them. A unique fact about the spider monkey social group is that the boys stay for life. So, they build stronger bonds. The females are the ones that leave the group, and the males stay, which, you know, I mean, that just sounds like heaven. I mean, staying with your boys for life, I mean, that sounds fantastic, bro. Now, the next class of monkeys,
Sepidi.
include capuchins and squirrel monkeys. Both of these, I'm sure a lot of people have seen. Capuchin monkeys have been in things like The Hangover 2 or Friends, both of which are pretty famous. Now, if this was a tier zoo video, I'm sure that capuchins would be at least A tier, if not S tier, because they are a pretty generalist monkey. They have in fact been exploited for their intelligence and trainability in the illegal pet trade, unfortunately. But that's too sad to be talking about in this video. I'm just in too good of a mood today to be thinking about something like that. Okay, capuchin monkeys can eat anything from fruits, vegetables, eggs, other animals, to even other primates. They've been observed to crack seashells with stones, and they're apparently pretty good at catching frogs. Now, the other monkey in the class Cebidae, the squirrel monkey, is quite interesting because while it is smaller, less intelligent, all that, they can live in groups of up to 500 individuals. They can gangbang anyone they want. I mean, these guys live in mafias, not freaking families. I mean, 500 individuals is insane. I mean, of course, during the day when they're foraging, the group splits up into smaller subgroups, foraging groups, and they make a series of calls to find each other again. Another interesting fact about squirrel monkeys is they can only sweat through their palms and the bottom of their feet, which means that they have to find creative ways to cool off in the humid Amazon environment. Now, this means that a lot of the times they rub their own pee on themselves. So yeah. You know, you learn something every day. Now, the next class, hold up.
2 hours later.
Callitrichidae. I'm pretty sure that that's how you say it. Callitrichidae includes tamarins and marmosets. Now, tamarins come in all sorts of shapes and sizes. There's so much variety with the many subspecies. Some of them look like they're here to make a fashion statement. Others look like they're stuck in the 1950s. Some of them look like old philosophers. But anyways, tamarins, in terms of social structure, are pretty much the exact opposite of squirrel monkeys. Their social structure can be from 4 to 16 individuals, which is a lot smaller than our previous monkeys. Now, in many of these social groups, they are led by a female, so a lot of the times it's matriarchy, or a lot of the times they are led by a dominant pair. But some subspecies like the black face lion tamarin, there the dominant male leads the group. Now, since a lot of the times there is a dominant female, that means that most of the time they are polyandrous in these types of groups, which means that the female has more males instead of the male having a female, which is usually how it, or the male having the females, which is usually how it goes. So a lot of Tamarin groups are just led by a big... I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be derogatory to anyone, okay? Anyways, the last fact about Tamarins is that a lot of the times males help to care for the young. So talk about dad power, baby. Yeah, let's go. Now the next monkey in this class, marmosets, or some of the more primitive primates, they have claws instead of nails. And a very interesting thing about marmosets is that most of the species diets consist of tree sap instead of fruits and leaves and eggs and other things like that. They can also eat things like that, but most of it is tree sap. And now this is my favorite part of the entire video. Pygmy marmosets are the smallest species of primates in the world. They can be anywhere from 12 to 15 centimeters long. 12 to 15 centimeters. That is extremely small. Now, most of the monkeys that I've talked about in this video you've probably heard about. Most people have heard about howler monkeys and spider monkeys and woolly monkeys and capuchins and swirl monkeys. I'm sure that a lot of you have even heard of tamarins and marmosets. But the next class, the last class, I believe, contains the lesser known species, and I think that they deserve just as much recognition because they are just as ridiculous and weird looking as their cousins. Now the last class of monkeys, Pithecidae, includes titis, sakis, and ukaris. Now titis look super unique. Their social groups just contain a mom and a dad and their offspring. That's all. They don't let strangers into the group. None of that. And in most TT societies, in most TT groups, the fathers do most of the caring for the young. Now sakis are pretty much the exact opposite. They do let strangers into their group, and the fathers pretty much have nothing to do with their young. But I think the most interesting thing about sakis is just how unique they look. They look absolutely ridiculous, to be honest. I mean, just look at these guys. Like they're super goofy looking, bro. Now ukaris, the very last species of monkeys that I'm going to be talking about in this video, are, I don't know why I'm holding a phone case, are really unique looking. They look like English dads on a vacation to Spain, essentially. Like balding men that are just sunburned. But the red coloration of their face does actually serve a purpose. It indicates their health, or that is at least what is believed, because females choose mates based on how red their face is, which just shows how many unique ways nature finds to essentially bring the opposite sexes together. Like, they couldn't just make it, you know, like everything else, like the coloration of their fur, or who's stronger, or no. Their face is freaking red, like they're constantly sunburned, and that's how they choose it. I mean, it's just ridiculous. But that's a part of why I love it, bro. You know I gotta leave every video off with a beautiful message. Now, nature is beautiful, and it is ridiculous, and it varies so much, and there is no better example of this than the Amazon rainforest. Holy shit. Bro, what the fuck? What the f? So anyways, I think I've said all I wanted to say in this video. If you enjoyed it, smash like, subscribe, all that. But more importantly, go out in nature, explore a bit, lift up that rock, study an insect, do whatever. There's so much to find out there. It's so beautiful. I love it. And I love every single one of you that watches this video. And if you made it to the end, I'm so sorry for your pain. Anyways, goodbye.